this control, we can display collection of items. Each item will be representing with one index value. First item index value will be 0, second item index value will be 1, and so on. So list box will display collection of items. Every item will be representing with one index value. First item index value will be 0, and so on. Okay, so generally you can see this control in so many places, like whenever select your job locations. So sometimes in job portals you can observe it will give a chance to user to select more than one item. It will have multi items, as well as the main nature of the list box is it will allow the user to select one item. It will allow the user to select one item or multi items, multiple items. Main feature of the list box is it will allow the user to select either one item or multiple items. Let's see the control view toolbox. There is a control called list box. Sorry, list box. Okay, drag and drop. Right, and open the source. You can observe there is a control called list box. I think you have received a mail, right? All of you. Did you receive the email from me? Hello?
Check sir.
No, not now. Yesterday only I said. I've sent. It is telling that today you don't have special class, but you have which class? Regular class. Did I say like that?
Yes, sir.
Right. What I'm telling you, I said today we have regular class, but no special class. I have a doubt because actually few members are not there in the class. Any wrong meaning is giving that mail. Okay, fine. Now coming to this is the code to create a control called list box. Now list box can contain multiple items. Let's see the properties of the list box. Properties of the list box. First important property is same story, items. First important properties, items. Yeah, items. Somewhere you will have items property. Here, there is a property called items. Just click this and you can see the items. Add. Three items I'm adding. First item text is item 1. Second item text is, let's say, item 2. Third item text is, let's say, item 3. Item 3, okay. So you can observe the code how it is generating. Same story, list item. And item 1 will be representing with one index value. What is that? Item 1 index value will be. Item 1 index value will be 0. Item 2.
1,
1, 2, so on.
Item 3.
1, 2.
Item.
2.
Okay, so that is the story. And coming to the properties. Same properties as radio button list and checkbox. You have all these properties are same. Items. Next to count. Next to count is representing what? Count is representing what, guys? Count.
Uh,
Count is representing number of
items.
Within the list box. Number of items within the list box. You can see list box 1 dot items dot count. Count will return the number of items. Same story. And as well as you have a property called selected item. You have a property called selected index. Selected item, selected index, same story. So selected item. Can you guess what do you mean by selected item? Selected item and selected index. Can you tell me selected item means? Selected item of the list box. Suppose I selected item 2. So what is selected item? There are 3 items. I've selected, otherwise there are 3 items, item 1, item 2, item 3. I've selected item 2. Then selected item property returns what? Hello?
Yes, sir. Item 2.
Selected index is what? Then selected index is
1.
1. 1. Okay, same story like what we have seen yesterday. So this is a story about list box. And the default event is same default event of the list box is selected index changed. Can you guess when it will fire? Whenever
the user will select an item
within the list box. Okay, that
list
is
box.
okay. More important discussion is drop down list. Once the drop down list will come, we can compare list box and drop down list. But mainly one more important property we have, which we didn't discuss, selection mode. There is a property called selection mode. Selection mode, you have 2 options. One is single. Single means list box will allow the user to select only
one item.
Yeah, list box will allow the user to select only one item. Single means list box will allow the user to select only one item. Multiple means list box will allow the user to select more than one item. More than one item. Now you can observe this. Right. Now you can observe. I'm selecting item 1, item 2, item 3. Only one item you can select. But if you say selection mode equal to multiple, if you say selection mode equal to multiple, then list box will allow the user to select more than one item. Now you can observe, now you people can observe item 1, item 2, item 3. Item 1, item 2, item 3. Observed all of you?
Yes, sir.
How many items are selected?
2.
2 items. Now, how many items are selected? How many?
All 3.
3 items. If you want to select all the items, you should press control button. Okay, that is a story. That is a story about selection mode. Right, I hope everybody understood about this.
Sir, can you explain one more time this one?
Selection mode is having 2 options. Number 1 is single. Single means user can select only one item. Number 2 is multiple. Whenever say multiple, selection mode equal to multiple, user can select within the list box more than one item. You can see user can select more than one item. More than one item means suppose I selected item 1, item 2. You can select 2 items at a time. If you want to select third item also possible. Clear? Huh?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. That is the story about what is that control list box. Now
Selection mode.
Selection mode. Now we'll see one small example in this. And before going through the example, let me give you some of the methods of list box. Let me give you some methods of list box, important methods. Methods of list box. Methods of list box. Okay. What is this methods of list box? There is a method called, one method is add. add. What we can do by using this method? Using this method, we can add an item to the list box. You can see list box one dot items dot add list box one dot items dot add items dot add. You can observe dot net. Yeah, add is what? Add is what? Add is a
Method.
yeah. Now can you tell me like add is a method, but I have a question that is Shivakumar. Add is a method. Is it instance method or static method?
Instance method.
It is instance or static. How do you know that it is instance method? How can you say add is a pre-defined method? No doubt. It is
List
instances.
box one is the object. List
Sorry?
box one is the object. List box one is the object.
List box one is object. Very good. But what about items? Yeah. Okay. Now Prithvi, tell me, add is a instance method or static method?
Instance,
How do you say it's instance method?
I think, I think
Hmm? So very simple. Here we are not calling the method with the help of class name, but we are calling with the help of list box one dot items. If it is, no doubt it is instance. If it is instance method, you have to access with the help of what? Object.
Object.
But where is object?
List box one is the
box one is object.
Right, list box one is object, but why items?
That's a property.
Very good. That is a property. But why you are accessing with the help of that property, Uma?
Uh, because
It will set items we will set and get the value.
No, forget about all those things. According to the OOPS, instance method has to access with the help of object.
item.
Object.
According to OOPS, instance method should access with the help of object. Static method should access with the help of class name.
class.
No doubt in OOPS,
Okay.
but see your C# language. This is C# code. C# is object-oriented programming language. Compulsory you should follow that one. Now my question is, if it is instance method, no doubt it is instance method. Why? Because we are not accessing with the help of class name. Right, very good. But what about this items is what? Property. Why this property? Nivedita. Madhuri. Very simple. Now you see, list box one is object of which class, guys? List
Selected.
box. No, list box one is object of list box class.
List
But
box.
we have to check
List box.
whether, now we have to check add method is a member method of which class? Add method. I'm opening the API, a base class API. Add method. Right.
List box one.
No, it is a member of a class called
List item collection.
it is a member of a class
List
called
item
list
collection.
item collection. List item collection. So if it is a member of a class called list item collection, then you should access this method with the help of
List item collection.
the object of which class. You should access this method object of which class.
list my item collection or it's
List item collection.
subclasses.
List item collection. But list item collection object is where? But items is not an object. It is a property. Come on. So now let's open this property. But this property you are accessing with the help of what? List box 1.
Object of list
List
box.
box.
1 minute.
Okay.
Items is a static property or instance property?
Instance property.
How do you know it is instance property?
Or it's using object.
With the help of object.
We
Then this property is a member property of which class?
list blocks class.
Maybe list box class or list box super class. Now you see. Items property I am opening. I am opening items property. You can observe items property.
List item collection.
No. It's a member of this property is a member of which class? Member of
List control class.
list control class member. How you are able to access with the help of list box object? Maybe
List box is the member of the list box collection.
what is my question? What is your answer? What I am asking you? How can you access items is a member property of list. Items is a member property of list item collection. Items is a member property of list control. List control. That list control property how you can access with the help of list box object. Because there is a relation between these two classes. Which class?
List box.
List box.
Maybe a subclass of
1 minute. Let me check. List box superclass is what?
List box. List control.
List control.
List control. So what I said, whenever you create object for period class, it will create object for
Class. List box.
everything you forgot. Unnecessarily I discussed too much. Right. List box superclass is list control. So whenever you create object for derived class, it will create objects for its all super.
Classes.
Forget one object, second object, third object, fourth object. We have done all these things. Remember,
yes, sir.
yeah, this is classes, it's super class. So that means a super class member also can be accessed with the help of
Subclass object.
subclass object. So items is a property of super class that you are accessing with the help of subclass object. Up to here, are you clear?
Yes.
Yeah, you have my materials. You people I know very well reading. How many people are reading my books, like my Xerox book? My notes, my books, whatever I have shared to you all.
Me.
I do, sir.
Okay. Are the books are how many people up to date? Whatever topic is going on, sir, I am going through the topic. Topic. I touch the topic. Every topic I have read, every line, whatever we covered. Who is that guy? How many are like that?
I do, sir.
Second.
Sukanya.
Next.
I am also reading, not everything I have read, but I am reading also.
Okay. Next, anybody? Madhuri.
Sami, sir.
Sami. Next, Madhuri. Shari. Arun.
Sir, me, sir.
My question.
Sir.
Books are clear or not clear?
That clear, sir.
Books. How are the books?
Material
How are the books?
too good.
I have given a
Too good,
statement in beginning of my training. My books will be like Chandamama stories. Will you agree with that?
Yes, sir. In a simple language, it's really good.
because I don't know tough language. That's why it is very simple language. Okay, right. So I don't know. I don't have good English. I know simple English. Okay, with that I have given that materials. See, how many times you people have gone through that material? Uma, maximum up to that, how many times you have gone through whatever topics we covered? For example, one here and there, approximately. Only one time?
No, sir, I have done more than that.
How many times? Approximately.
Every now and then over the weekend, I try to catch up with my C Sharp and even this ASP.NET.
Hmm.
I try to catch up the previous classes, whatever we have done. I try to
Actually,
catch up with
completed
this.
C sharp. Actually, how you have to read, I'll tell you. It is up to you. In Hyderabad, the students will read that materials 5 times, 6 times, 10 times will read the book. Some people. If you will read like that, you will get ultimate output. That also how to read, I'll guide you. Very simple. C sharp book is there. Take one small notes, office notes, small notebook, and read the C sharp first topic. While reading that topic, you prepare some short notes, whatever you understood, and neat short notes. First topic, second topic, third topic, fourth topic. Like that, when you read first time, when you prepare short notes will not have all the content. Only main headings, points, definitions, simple syntaxes. And second time when you are want to read, you don't require to read main book. You can go through short notes, and you have to recall. Wherever you are unable to recall, then you open main book, like second round, third round, short notes round, fourth round, fifth round. Like that, you people have to recall the topics 10 times. Then you can remember all these things. You can catch up very fastly whenever any question will come from interviewer also. Do it. I'm sure you will get extraordinary outputs. Okay, right. Come back to our discussion. Add is a instance method, but add is a member method of list item collection. So my question is, but you need object, but here items is a property. Here items is a property. This property is a set property or get property, guys.
Get property.
Get
Get
get means what? Get means what? Will return.
It will return. It
Return
will
something.
return.
What is the return type?
List item collection.
List item collection is what? Class.
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 Finally, this property will return what?
Class.
Hey,
Class.
it will return what? Object. Object of which class?
List item collection class.
List item collection class. It will return object of list item collection class. List item collection class. Okay, guys. So that is the story. It will return list item collection class. Finally, what is happening? Items property will return list item collection
Class.
object. List item collection object. That object dot
Add.
Add method.
and that is the
Add
beauty
method.
of a concept called properties. Because here developer required object of which class? List item collection, but you can't create object now. Every time if you want to create object, it's very tough. That is the reason they are using a concept here. What concept? Property.
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 Property concept. Okay.
Sir, can you repeat that just last part?
You didn't listen properly, as well as yeah, it's behind concept is oops. What I'm telling you, add is a instance method. It is a member method of list item collection class. So its instance method means you need object of that class. Which class object you need? List item. Sorry, you need list item collection object. But actually, that is the reason they are using a property called items. Here, items is a property. That property is a member property of list control. That's why list control object means we are using list box 1. List box 1 is object of list box class. Up here, that is the story. But items property is returning list item collection object. List item collection object. Because add method is a member method of
List item collection.
list item collection class. You need to access add method, you need that class object. That class object you are getting with the help of
Item property.
items
Get method.
property. Items property will return the object. Finally, what will happen? Whenever you call list box one dot items, this place will be replaced with what? This place will be replaced with what?
List item.
Object. Will
Object.
be
Okay.
replaced with object. Object of
List item collection.
object of
List item collection class.
it will be replaced with object of list item. List item what?
Collection.
Object contain a method address called add.
Add.
Add why? Because add is a member method of which class?
List item collection.
Data collection. Okay, right. What add method will do? It will add the given item to the list box. It will add the given item
Sir,
to the list.
sir, just that one part that last you told that why we have to use property. I mean, what is that beauty? I mean, we could have directly added the class or something.
No. Using property, you can set the value, you can get the value. Why we are using this property? Microsoft has given a property called items. Using that items property, you can return the object. Which object? List item collection object. List item collection object. Whenever programmer need to get the list item collection object, programmer doesn't require to create any object like new list item collection. Instead of that, you can use a property called what? Items. Predefined property.
Okay.
It's a facility for developer. It's a facility for developer. Otherwise, what you have to do? Tell me. List. You have to create like list item.
List item collection
List item collection obj equal
to new
list item
list item
and
collection.
obj dot c obj dot add. Observed this is your if your items property is not there, you have to do like this. Okay na? But here they are making your task in simple way, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Did you understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's the beauty of a concept called properties. Okay. Now coming to add method. Add method will add the item. You ask this question to any .NET people, I'm sure no answer, because behind story, big story is there. Nobody will know. Right now you see add method. Add method has to add actually. What is happening? It's not adding because we have written under selected index changed event. Let me add. Subject is yeah. Now you see add. Now you can see. We can't hide the subject, as well as people also will not have that much patience to learn good subject. Add. First patience is the first step for success, but how many people are having? Come on, .NET. Added, huh? Added, all of you.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
.NET is added, even though you observe Java guys. Even though this guy, who is that? Girish, you went for Java coaching also, right?
Yes, sir.
According to my knowledge, you didn't understand anything in that Java training.
Yeah, they do not teach in detail like usual.
They went like that. I hope understood. The online training flow, I have observed what you know. End of the day, maybe students will understand what are the topics are available in that course. Maybe maths. Okay. More than that, I'm not sure about that. You can see .NET is added like this. You can observe added or not added.
Add it, sir.
Added. And what is the beauty of add method? Add method will add the given item to the list box as a last item. As which item?
Last item.
Last item.
Now you will have a doubt now. No, sir. I want to add .NET after item 1 and item 2. Between item 1 and item 2. Between item 1 and item 2, I want to add an item within the list box. And I have one more question to all the people. I am planning to keep some of recordings, self-recording sessions to our YouTube channel. Do you like? Will be helpful for people and me? Is it
Yes,
useful?
sir.
Yes, sir.
What I'm planning, so many students are suggesting me to upload some main topics recordings to YouTube, because see your recordings there, but that I can't share to anybody outside people. And for you and for my Hyderabad students, for all people, planning to record 100 videos and uploading into YouTube. So is it useful for the people and for my business? What do you say? Generally, whenever a person want to know about online training, generally people will inquire in YouTube, I hope. Do you agree with this?
Yes, sir.
Will check in YouTube.
Yeah.
By that, they can understand the quality of classes, I hope, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. Okay, fine. Come back to our discussion. Add method is adding like that, but I don't want to add .NET in the last item. I want to show the .NET in between item 1 and item 2. In between item 1 and item 2. In between item 1 and item 2. Come on, guys. Between item 1 and item 2, I want to add what is that .NET. For that, they have given one more method. That method is insert. What is the method name? Insert.
Insert.
Insert. Okay, right. Insert. Insert. And insert method is taking. You can observe two parameters. First parameter is what? Index value.
Index.
Index value. And what is the type of the index value? Integer. And second parameter is item. Second parameter is item. Total how many values you have to pass for insert method? Come on,
Two
guys.
values.
Two values. Okay. Now my requirement is I want to add a .NET between item 1 and item 2. I want to add .NET between item 1 and item 2. Come on.
So
1 comma dot net.
Simple. 1 comma .NET. 1 comma .NET. 1 comma .NET. 1 comma .NET. 1 is what? Index value. .NET is what? Item value. Now you can observe compilation and execution. Compilation and execution. Now you see. Right. Now you see. .NET is added. Insert method is added. .NET in the first item or second item?
yeah, in between.
Between. Because
As the
you
second.
are given index value as what? 1. 1 means
One.
second item. And remaining items will go down. Observed all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Next, come on. Let's see. Next, I want to remove one item. Let's say dot remove item 2. Remove item 2. List box 1 dot items dot remove item 2. Item 2. Item 2. Item 1 is there. Item 3 is there. Item 2 is removed because of a method called remove. Using remove method, the remove method will remove the given item from the list box. Next, you have 3 items in your list box. You have 3 items. Among this, item 3, I want to remove with the help of index value. If you want to remove the item 2 with item 3 with the help of remove index value, you can use a method called remove active. Remove active. Index value. Remove active. Remove active. And remove active method is taking only index value. Taking one index value. If you want to remove item 1, what is that remove it of? 0. Remove it of, are you listening class? Where are you?
Zero.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
zero.
It of. మంచి భోజనం పెట్టడం కూడా తప్పే, ఎందుకంటే హడావుడిగా పెట్టేసి పంపించేస్తారు, ఎక్కువ రోజులు ఉంచుకుంటే వెగట వస్తుంది. రిమూవ్ ఎట్ ఆఫ్, మై క్వశ్చన్ ఈస్ I want to remove item 1, then remove at of what?
Zero.
Zero.
Index value
I
0.
want to remove item 2, remove at of what?
1.
I want to remove third item, remove at of what?
2.
You can observe. Remove at of 2. Now which item is going to remove now?
Item 3.
Which item? Which item is removed? Remove at of 2 means item 3 is removed, because item 3 index is what? 2.
2.
Right? Understood all of you?
Yes,
sir.
And next there is a method called clear. Next there is a method called clear. Items dot clear. Right, items dot what? Clear. So what clear will do? Clear will clear all the
Items.
Items from the list.
box, all the items from the list box. That is a story about a method called clear. Clear. Okay, right. So up to here we have written all these things. Now I am going to give you one task on this. You have to write the code. Can you? Right. Task for you. Task for you.
Sir, I have a question.
Hmm.
So, like we were seeing that the item is returning that list item collection object, but I don't understand how it is associated with this list box one object. Like if we have two list boxes in our form, then how it will know that it has to add it to list box one and not list box two?
You
Like
are,
if we just create a new object.
why before asking question you think twice and thrice, definitely will get answer. I'm sure. I'm sure.
Okay, sir.
You think twice and thrice. Simple. List box 1 dot items dot add. Okay, .net. Okay. So here my question is, list box 1 is what? Your first control. List box 2 dot items dot add of Java. .net will add to the first list box. Java will add to the
Second list box.
second list box. Why? Reason is what? You tell me. List box 1 is what?
Object.
Your control. List box 2 is what? Your second control. This is your first control. This is your second control. Object is nothing but what? Physical representation. Your list, your web page is having how many list boxes?
Two.
2 list boxes. 2 list boxes are nothing but 2 objects. For first object, .NET will add. For second object, Java will add. How it will know, sir? And you are writing the code, na? You are writing clearly. You are writing the code. You are telling in this line, first line, Babu, add my .NET to first list box. Add my Java to second list box. You are accessing list box 1, list box 2 means nothing but which are existing list boxes or not existing list boxes. Are.
Existing list box,
Very
right?
simple. Now you tell me, I am writing list box 1 dot items dot add. Okay, some A. Now can I write the code right now? List box 2 like list box 2.
No,
Why?
it doesn't exist.
That's
You have not created
that's it.
instantiated that.
That's it. That's it. There only you have the answer. That's it. Okay. See, very simple. Like whatever code I have written in this line, you people after class, you take a pen and paper, use our OOPS concept memory allocation, you will understand 100%.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, you will understand. Very simple. You take pen and paper just for this line code with the help of IntelliSense, create all the objects. Okay. Create all the objects. It will create which object? It will create
List
So
box one.
one is
object of which
one
class? Object of which class? List box.
list box class.
And then
Yes.
items property will return object. One more object. That object contain address of which method? Add. Add method contain
And
a logic. The logic is to add the given item to the list box. Targeted list box. Which list box?
Okay.
Targeted list box. That's it. Okay. Right. మీరు చదవాలండి
Okay, sir.
బాగా అంటే యూ పీపుల్ మీరు మెయిన్ నేను అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తుంది ఏంటంటే మీకు టైం ఉందో లేదో నాకు తెలియదు కానీ ప్రతి మనిషి ఎవ్రీ మ్యాన్ ఎవ్రీ పర్సన్ కెన్ వర్క్ పర్ డే minimum 10 hours, maximum 12 hours. Yeah, we have to divide our time into the time 10 to 12 hours according to our constraints. For some time you people, most other people will say I am doing .NET course. What you are doing? .NET course doing means what? People will feel attending classes. Attending class means 2 hours class, 1 hour class, 1.5 hour I am attending. With that you will get clarity. But 100% you need to get more knowledge means 1.5 hour class means minimum double than 1.5 hour. Minimum 3 hours you have to do labs, theoretical preparation. Then only you can expect you will not have this type of confusions. Right. That too we went in depth subject. You will have every line I can show you the evidence based on our OOPS concept. Whatever OOPS we discussed, those many days, 20 days we discussed OOPS to understand all these lines of code. That day only I said very clearly that the technologies are developed based on object-oriented programming concept. Your ASP.NET completely developed based on OOPS. Nobody will understand all these importances, and that's why the people will teach OOPS 4-5 days. No, OOPS we are not learning for interview purpose, not only for interview purpose. To understand every line code behind concept is OOPS. Okay. Now come back to our discussion. I'm giving you one task here. Right. So, right. With our previous explanation, people can write the program now. Yes. You have a web page. Listen properly. You have a web page. And that items we will use so many places. Slowly maybe you will get 100% clarity if you didn't understand properly when we are using 2-3 times. Especially what is my advice is every student do one thing. List box 1 dot items dot add. For this line you do memory allocation. I am sure you will understand everything. Yeah. Web form 1 dot ASPX design. Webform 1 dot ASPX design. Select select your course. Here you have a control called list box, and list course. Here you have a label LBL course. Here you have one more label LBL MSc. Yeah, total how many controls we have on your web page?
3.
3.
3. When the page is loading, concentrate clearly. When the page is loading, add select .NET Java PHP to the list box. How many items you are adding to the list box when the page is loading?
3,
3.
Not 3, 4.
4, sir.
4. That is common.
4. Select.
4 select is there, na?
Oh, okay.
Right. Suppose when user selected .NET, then you display output as your course is .NET. Your course is .NET. Suppose whenever user selected not courses, he selected select, then immediately you display error message. Please select your course. Please select your course. Did you understand the requirement or shall I explain one more time?
Got it, sir.
Totally drag and drop 3 controls. But when the page is loading, add 3 courses and select to the list box. When user selected course, display message here. Your course is. Whenever user selected select, you display a user friendly message. Please select your course. Come on,
Okay.
do it. Will you try or shall I tell?
We'll try, sir.
Yeah, 5 minutes time I'll give you. If you are able to do it. Otherwise I'll give you the code. Yeah. Are you getting, or else can I give the code? Very simple. How many tasks are there, guys?
So task 2, I could not make
Task.
it for the
Two tasks. Listen.
LBL message.
This is task 1. This is task 2. This is means this and this. Task 1 code where you have to write.
Uh,
And the
in the
page,
List
source
item.
code,
when the
load,
page is loading, load event. Load event.
loading,
You want to add the item by item. Item by item means which method? Add method.
Add method.
Add method. And when and task to code where you have to write.
In
Index
click,
change method.
Index is changed. Select
this
it.
was click method.
Here you have how many options? Not 3,
Four.
2 options. 2 options. Either may user select one, select, or user may select course. Are you clear?
yes sir.
User may select or course. If user selected course, please select your course. If user selected select, I'm sorry, please select your course. If user selected course, then your course is. Among two, you want to execute only
One.
one. What is the logic? Control statement.
If
If
else.
selected index is equal to 0,
I am not asking
then
you logic, madam. I am asking you the what is approach. And don't tell
if else.
if else. If you have two options, if you want to execute one option, what is that? If
If else. If
right.
else.
Now you write the code. Behind everything you have either oops or control statements, typecastings, data types. C# is most important. That's the reason.
Sir, we can select only one or multiple also.
At present, only one. In this example, I asked only one, right?
Okay. So done.
Right. How many are completed? Completed, huh? Yeah. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Completed. Remaining people. Yeah, we'll see this example. Anybody? Only one person completed, huh? Wait, let me explain. Here, very simple. You observe. Uh, you need to design. First of all, you need one list box. Are you trying still?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Except that girl Sukanya, nobody got output.
Still.
Huh. Okay, fine. Leave it. I'll give you. But I'll give you. Right. Let's list box, and beside list box one label, and bottom of the list box one more label, one more label. That's it. Go to the source, and what is this? H1. Select your course. Select your course. List box. List course. List course label. Label. What is the ID? LBL?
Course.
Message.
Message.
LBL message and what will LBL course?
Message, and what
The
is
next one is at
L-
label course.
LBL?
LB.
LBL course. LBL course. Now you guys, you can observe. For this you need to write the code. When the page is loading, now Girish, you tell me, when the page is loading, what you are expecting? When the
We
page,
have to add the items to the list box control.
you have to add the items to the list.
.NET,
So that
Java,
code
PHP.
you have to write under load event. Under,
Load event.
tell me the code.
Add
Tell me.
list box
List course dot items dot
items add method
add up
in bracket select.
select. This is first. Next.
Same way we have to do
Tell me list
.NET, Java and PHP.
course dot tell me list course
Course dot items
dot
dot add
net.
dot net.
Next list course
List course items add
item
List course.
list
I capital.
dot items LVL
List
course
course.
Okay, list course dot items dot add of. Tell me.
Java.
List course dot items dot add of.
PHP.
Add of what? PHP. PHP. Okay. Over. Over. Over.
Yes.
Hmm. This is the code forward load. Okay. Right. Next, come back to here. Have you identified any problem, guys, in your examples? Uma, Girish, Indira,
Yeah.
Dushan, people are so much
No,
crowd.
I'm still right.
You
I
are
was still right.
right. Any problem you are identified when you are binding, like when it's displaying to the list box?
No.
Sukanya,
I saw select is coming down also. I don't know if that
items
is.
are repeating, right?
Yes,
Whenever
select is at below also.
every time it's repeating, multiple items, it double, triple items are adding, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right, right. Okay. Now coming to task 2, LBL. First, let me clear all the labels, old messages. LBL course dot text equal to make it empty. Old messages, let make it empty. LBL message dot text equal to empty. Make it empty. Now, if else, if what is that? If list course dot. Now, how to write this? If else? Yeah. Here I want to say LBL message dot text equal to please select your course. My question is here, Soumya, you tell me, when you want to display this message, whenever you selected selecta or coursa,
Select.
Select.
select,
Select.
select. But how do we know? How do we know that you are selected select?
And the index is 0.
Selected index is what?
Index.
0.
0. If it is 0, no doubt you are selected select, then display this message. Else means your selected course name. Then LBL
LBL course dot text.
LBL course dot
Course dot
text
text.
equal to your course is what is your course? List course dot selected item. List course dot selected item.
Selected item.
Selected item. Right. Close your if else. Close your event. Close your class. This is the code. Let's see what will happen with this code. Shall I give you this code to all people? Up to first event to last event code I am sending. At least while you are pasting also be careful. First paste into notepad and according to your requirement you paste. I have sent you all. But it is wrong process. Right. This is not the way. You people have to write. If you will try seriously, you can write, I am sure. Yeah, boss, you observe all of you. What is happening? When the page is loading, observe. When the page is loading, load event is fired. Load event is adding what are the items here? First select, second .NET, Java and PHP. You can observe. Adding all the items. Next to, whenever user select .NET, Java, you want to see something, event should fire. Event is firing or not firing?
Not fair.
Not firing. For this, what we have to do? What we have to do? We have to, come on,
Post back.
auto post back.
Auto posting.
Auto
Auto post.
back equal to true. auto post back equals to compilation and execution. Now you can see. Right, you can see. That's why I said list box, drop down list. Up to that topic you should be with bit of patience. Now when the page is loading, all the items are added. I selected .NET. I selected Java. I selected .NET. I selected PHP. Label is coming or not coming? Not coming. You can observe. Event is not firing. Let me check one more time. Right. What is the control? List course. So, list course auto post back equal to true. I changed this. Then find. Next coming to check the event. Yeah. Hmm. Now you can see. And one more thing you are observed or not. One more thing you can observe, that is, no. Actually your list box is adding items. How many items it should add actually?
4. 4.
Plus 1, 4. 1 plus 3, 4. Now you see. Yeah. Double items are coming. Coming or not coming up?
Yes, sir.
Again I selected Java. One more set. I selected PHP. One more set. One more set. Right? Huh?
Yes, sir. But that's not what we want, right?
Right. Okay. Yeah. So, are you understanding my point?
Every time we are loading, it's getting added.
Yeah, this load event is firing. Reason behind this is we are working with auto post back property, and there is that one, and as well as for this situation to avoid, I'll give you one property. Just to use it, and after this controls discussion, I'll give you one day explanation about that only. That is, you have to write the code like this. If not is post back. Why we have to write? I'll tell you. Don't worry. If not is post back. If not is post back. Not is post back. Okay, is post back, not is post back. Sir, what is this? Simple, you remember one important. Is post back is a property. It is a Boolean property. So whenever you have binding codes, you write like this. Why we have to write is post back like this? Why we have to change auto post back equal to or true? Everything I'll give you. It will take 1.5 hour discussion. One session will go for that only. But very important. Right, compilation and execution. Right. Okay, now you see. Now you can see. Is items are double items are adding or not adding?
Not,
Hello, adding or not adding? Not
not,
adding. But now we have to see about event. Our event is not firing. Why? That is, why not adding double items? Only because of this. What is this? I'll tell you. And one more thing. Yeah. List box one. Do we have list box one also in this? Do we have list box one, guys? We have.
No,
How we are
this
able
control name has
to
changed.
box, right?
this list,
That's the reason it's taking other control. How it is happening. Yes, we have to write the code under this event. But it should show error actually. It's working now. Okay, event, we generated a wrong event. Let me remove that. 1 minute. Compilation. Yeah. Now execution. Now you can observe. What happened when the page is loading? Okay, let me reduce the size of the list box. We'll have unnecessary confusion. Now, when the page is loading, load event is fired. Load event is adding all the items to the list box. Adding all the items to the list box. Whenever user selected .NET, which event is fired?
Index changed. Select index change.
Selected index changed event is fired. Okay, selected index changed event is fired and old labels are clear. And selected index is what? Selected index is what? 0 na, 1 na, 2 or 3 or?
1.
.NET means 1. .NET means 1. 1 equal to 0.
False.
1 equal to 0.
False.
1 equal to 0.
False.
True or false?
False.
False. So if block will be skipping, control will execute which one?
Else.
Else. LBL course.text equal to your course is list course dot selected
Select. Right.
selected item. List course dot selected item. Suppose you are selected Java. Java also same. List course dot selected item is what? Java. Suppose you are selected select. Selected select. Observed output. Observed
Yes,
output.
sir.
Please, what is output?
Please select your course.
Please select your
How you are getting this? Because whenever you selected select, selected index is what?
0.
0. 0 equal to 0.
True.
True. LBL message dot text. Please select your
Course.
please select your course. Please select your course. Okay, so that's it. That is else part will be skipping. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And in this I am asking you one homework, small homework, that is you try like this. You just give the chance to the user to select multiple items. How to give the chance to the user to select multiple items? What is a property? Selection. What is a property to give
Selection.
multi-selection? Selection mode.
Selection mode.
Equal to multiple.
Selection mode.
Suppose user selected .NET and Java, then display .NET in the first line and your course is .NET and Java. You can display whatever you want, either .NET comma Java or .NET Java like this. Suppose user selected .NET Java PHP, .NET Java PHP. I want output like this. This is the homework. Can you try?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See, homeworks, don't expect that you will have simple. No, no, no. It will be challenging. No doubt about that. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, try this. Try this one. Can you try this one, all of you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, right. So this is about list box control. But again, we will have a list box discussion with drop-down list comparison. Next control, drop-down list comparing with what? List box. Both we have to compare. Okay. Then you will get more and more clarity. Okay. Right. Next, come back to our discussion. So what are the homeworks till the time I have given? Really, you completed all of you?
Who interviewed him? What channel? Yes.
No.
Yes.
Just mute
You
yourself.
take one guess.
CNN.
No. Not even close. It's a country. Guess which country?
India.
Right. Okay, guys. All of you guys, just observe this. What I am telling you, next class will be on Monday. But old homeworks, how many are submitted up to date?
Sir, yesterday's homework, do we have to submit? I did it, but do we have to submit?
Yeah, that's it. Everything. Now, how can I know that you people are doing all these things? If you are
No,
not,
sir, I completed yesterday's.
what I'm
Day
telling
before
you,
yesterday.
if you are not doing, I'll not give also. Why I have to unnecessarily give task for 5 minutes, 10 minutes time waste now? If you are doing, giving task will be good. If you are not doing, better to avoid that. That is my plan. What do you say?
We'll complete by Monday, sir, for sure.
No,
Submit all
and
those.
all pending homeworks. I'm asking you one by one. Please respond. Right. Arun,
Yes, sir.
try by Monday. Bhaskar,
Yes, sir. I will
Shari, done na?
Monday. Yes, sir.
Dushyant,
I submit by Monday, sir.
Dushyant, okay. So he joined yesterday, a few days back. Giri Prasad, Girish,
Yes, I have not completed. I will complete it and send to you, sir.
Indira,
Sir, by Monday I'll submit, sir.
Kalyan, Kumar,
I will submit by Monday.
Manasa, and Nivedita, all pending. Nivedita, Pandu, he will never respond in class. Okay. Next, Pramoda,
Sir, I'll submit by Monday, sir.
Punya,
By Monday, sir.
Ravi is a new student. Sammy Con,
So by Monday I will submit, sir.
Shiva, Snehal,
Will submit by Monday.
Harsha, Sukanya,
By Monday I will submit.
Teja, Vinod. ఓకే సైన్యం పెద్దగా ఉంది కానీ ఉపయోగం ఏముంది చెప్పండి రైట్ okay guys yeah now now next class will be on Monday. Try to complete all, then only class can go fast, because next drop down list examples will have more logic. That is the reason I am pressuring you people to complete all the tasks by Monday. By Monday, if you didn't send me the task, I'm sure I'll not give any more homeworks. Forget about homeworks. Okay, I'll also go with simple examples. Unless I'm taking more logics, it will be headache for me and for you. Okay, that is next class will be on Monday. Yeah, system had corrupted with virus, some problem occurred. That's the reason I'm unable to upload recordings to all people. Give me some time. This weekend I'll try my level best to send all the pending recordings. And if anybody didn't send me mail the recorded about recordings, mention the topic or a date. Any one is okay. Here and there, no problem. Whenever you are asking one video, I'll send sometimes 2-3 videos. Or date or topic, I'll forward by your Monday. By your Monday, you will get the recordings. Okay. Next class will be according to the India students Tuesday morning. For US students, it will be Monday evening. Same time. Thank you very much. Bye to all guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.